Sag setting is a crucial step in proper bike setup. Use a Sharpie and make a mark on the fender as shown. Newer KTMs have sag written on the fender. You can use a sag scale or a tape measure. Measure from the center of the axle up to your mark on the fender. We prefer a sag scale because it's easy to set to 0 and much easier to read once the rider's on the bike. If using a tape measure, mark down your measurement. Remove the bike from the stand and have your rider in full gear sit on the bike in their riding position. Have someone hold them steady. Typical sag settings are between 100 and 110 millimeters. Always check what the manufacturer recommends for your model. If you have too much or too little sag, place the bike back on the stand. Take a Sharpie and mark on your adjustment ring on the shock so that you can tell when you've done a full turn. KTM uses a lock ring with a 4mm Allen. Other manufacturers use 2 lock rings. If you need more sag, loosen your spring. If you need less sag, tighten your spring. Sometimes you can turn the spring by hand, but if you need to turn the lock ring, use a screwdriver, place a rag between the reservoir or the frame, and turn the lock ring the direction needed. A full turn of the lock ring is typically equal to about 3 millimeters of sag difference. Once you have your sag properly set, lock down your lock ring. A great way to determine if your spring rate is right for you is to check free sag, also known as race sag. This is the amount of sag without the rider. When you've set proper sag with the rider on the bike, check the free sag. The range of free sag varies between models and makes, but typically is anywhere between 30 and 45 millimeters.